Okay, so today we're going to be doing Pythagorean Theorem, and we're going to talk about how it came to be. So in a right triangle, the two sides that form a right angle are the lengths, and the opposite of the right angle is hypotenuse. So this is your right angle. That's your 90 degrees. Okay, so the two sides next to the right angle are called your legs, and the opposite is called your hypotenuse. Okay, and we're going to label these certain letters. Your legs are A and B. It does not matter which one you label A or B. They can be interchanged. The one that does matter is called your hypotenuse. Your hypotenuse has to be C. No matter what, your hypotenuse will be C. So the opposite side of the right angle is your hypotenuse, which is C. Okay? And just a heads up, A and B will always be smaller than C. The hypotenuse will always be the longest leg. So we have a formula. In the right triangle, the sum of the squares of lengths of the legs is equal to the square of the length of the hypotenuse. So you get A squared plus B squared equals C squared. And that's the formula that we're going to be using today. So flip to the next page, and we're going to do two examples together. Oops. So we need to find the length of the missing side. So we need to find this side. Okay? What I like to do is I like to list out what I know. So on number A, or letter A, I know A is 7 and B is 24. Again, you can interchange it. You can make A equals 24 and B 7. It does not matter. So I know I'm missing the opposite side. I'm missing the hypotenuse, which is C. I don't know what that is. I always like to write down what I know and plug in what I don't. So you have A squared plus B squared equals C squared. So you plug that in. So 7 squared plus 24 squared equals C squared. So 7 squared is 49. 24 squared is 625 equals C squared. So you add those together, or not 625, excuse me, 576. And then 49 plus 576 is 625. I skipped a step. So 625 equals C squared. So now you need to find the square root of C squared. And the square root of 625 is 25. So let's do B. I know A is 12. I don't know what B is. I know C is 15. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared is 12. B, don't know. And C is 15. So 12 squared is 144 plus B squared. And 15 squared is 225. So now we need to solve for B squared. So we subtract 144 from both sides. And then, so you do 225 minus 144, which is 81. And you find the square root of that. And B is 9. And that's how you find Pythagorean theorem. All right, let's do another one. So we have number 4 on the your turn. So we're going to label it. So A is 30, B is 40, and then C we don't know. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A is 30, B is 40, and C I don't know. So 30 squared is 900, 40 squared is 1600, 900 plus 1600 is 2500. So 2500 equals C squared. So you find the square root of C, and the square root of 2500, which is 50. So the answer would be, oops, not 5, 50. All right, last one. So I know A is 40, B I don't know, and C is 41. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A squared is 40, B you don't know, and C squared, I don't know why I wrote C, is 41. Well, 40 squared, we did that last time, is 1600 plus B squared. And then you have to do 41 squared. which is 1,681. So then you subtract 1,600 from each side. Cross loss off. B squared equals 81. So find the square root of B, or find the square root of 81, which is 9. And that's your answer, 9. Just so one way you can check yourself too is when you're trying to find the measures of A or B have to be smaller than C. So that's one way to check yourself. So C in this case was 41. There's only one answer choice that was smaller than 41, which was B, 9. All right, thank you guys.